78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Y'all smash that like button and hit the subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, please share the video. Let's check it out, man. It's nasty work out here in these YouTube streets. Nasty, nasty work, man. All over the internet, I'm seeing people calling for Claressa Shields to be locked up. They're saying they're saying that Baumgarder should press charges on Claressa, send her to jail. I'm seeing stuff. I haven't seen Baumgarder say it herself, but I'm hearing people saying that Baumgarder is going to take legal action and stuff like that right now, and probably sue Claressa and all that. But MVP, which is the boy Jake Paul's promotion. Now, Jake Paul, he don't like Claressa Shields. Him and Claressa Shields have always had an issue, so it's going to constantly be a back and forth between them. I don't know why Claressa Shields is even there, to be honest with you. If I'm her, I wouldn't even went to that event. It's a recipe for a disaster. You know what I'm saying? You and your man is there, and then y'all really ain't got no business there. If y'all going there just as a fan, you know what I'm saying, then I think you should have made peace with Jake Paul, because politics is politics. You know what I'm saying? You don't go nowhere. Whatever, man. I ain't trying to. I'm just saying, bro. Me personally, if I know my girl got beef with this dude over here, I'm not walking into his backyard with my girl and it's just me and my girl. It's not gonna happen, bro. That's a whooping waiting to happen. Now, Claressa got off on Alycia this time, right? But that could have ended bad, is what I'm trying to say. That could have went the other way. But regardless, I don't think Claressa Shields needs to be locked up. All right? I think we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. I think people are getting carried away. I understand there's a lot of people who don't like Claressa Shields, and that's cool. You like who you like. You don't have to like her. You know what I'm saying? Her personality is not for everybody. But to call for her to be locked up is crazy. Crazy work. Nothing happened. She didn't stomp out Alycia. She slapped her. You know what I'm saying? They fight her. Stuff like this happens all the time in the sport of boxing, right? So let's not act like we're so, we so, oh my God, let's not act soft all of a sudden now. You know what I'm saying? Because when Devin Haney got assaulted, by this steroid cheater, all right, and then they try to rob Devin and not pay him his money for coming in overweight. And Devin said, I'm taking y'all to court to get my money that the New York State Athletic Commission ordered y'all to pay to De La Hoya, pay me. When he did that, everybody on the internet went around calling Devin soft. Oh, he's soft, man. He's soft. Ain't no lawsuits in boxing. Woo, woo. Now, all of a sudden, y'all picking and choosing on now it's cool for Alycia to file a lawsuit against. No. No, that's ridiculous in my opinion. You a fighter. The girl slapped you. Go ahead and get it back then. If you feel like Claressa Shields should be in jail for this, I don't know what to tell you. If you feel like Claressa, the lawsuit is justified by Baumgarder, then fine. I mean, that's y'all business. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. But just keep it consistent. Let's be consistent. What we're gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Don't call Devin Haney soft and this and that, and ain't no lawsuits in boxing, and then root for Alycia Baumgarder to sue Claressa Shields. Now, we got, as men, all right, it goes for me, it goes for y'all, right? We got to be careful when we talk about subjects like this, when it involves women. This is boxing. It is boxing. And this is something that's definitely a big story. However, we want to make sure we don't cross over into that realm of bitch assness, you know what I'm saying? Because it can happen easily. You can find yourself in that, you know what I'm saying, on that island, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be over there. So I'm going to say this. Claressa has to be careful, because I don't understand why she was even there, right? You and Jake Paul don't get along, but you bring your man to this event, to Jake Paul's event, you and Papoose, and to my knowledge, y'all by yourself. You ain't have no security or nothing. I understand you're a fighter, but that could have went left, though. You don't know what Jake Paul up to. Jake Paul could have had his security just like mop y'all or something like that. And then y'all be trying to sue Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? We just came to see the fight, and then they doing this and that to us. So you got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Claressa, that's my message to Claressa. She ain't going to listen, but whatever. Another thing, I said it on my live stream, Papoose, look, bro, this goes for all men. If you know you got a rowdy woman, first of all, you shouldn't even don't take your woman nowhere if you can't control her. You know what I'm saying? If you see your woman getting into it and it look like it's escalating, that's for you to step in as a man and say, all right, baby, all right, you say what you had to say. Let's back on up. Let's go and enjoy the festivities. You know what I'm saying? You don't let it escalate, because that could have went left. You would have been the one, as her man, that had to try to fix that situation had the security just mopped y'all or something. Or somebody slammed Claressa or something. You up there trying to fight by yourself. Come on, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, if you can't handle that dog, you don't need to be walking it. You know what I'm saying? Let somebody else walk that dog. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to call Claressa a dog. It's just a figure of speech. But I'm just saying, a 120-pound woman ain't got no business walking no English Mastiff down the street. You know what I mean? So, Papoose, you a man, but you got to be careful and make sure your woman don't get you in no situation that you can't get out of. I'm just speaking from personal experience and where I had to bail other brothers out of situations, and they calling me for help because they took the woman somewhere and she wild. You know what I'm saying? Firecracker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that get attractive sometime, but that's not the move. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the move. You know what I'm saying? Because a situation like that can lead to deadly situations. It can lead to a whole lot of dysfunction in our community and in your lives. You know what I'm saying? So, with all that being said, hopefully they figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see Claressa go to jail. But if they sue, Jake Paul's behind this. You better believe Jake Paul behind this, because Jake Paul cannot stand Claressa Shields. He hate her guts. He mad because Claressa don't want to work with him and all that kind of stuff. And Claressa has said some stuff that Jake Paul deems offensive, so he don't like him. So this is his opportunity to get her back. You know what I'm saying? So Claressa might have to come out of pocket and pay. They're gonna take some of that $8 million money, $8 million deal that Papoose got her. They're gonna come for some of that. So I don't know, man. We'll see what happens here next. Maybe I'm said it before. I'm gonna say it again. I want to see Alycia Baumgarder versus Caroline Dubois. That's a good fight. Make the fight happen, Alycia. Move on from Claressa Shields. Let's not even talk about Claressa Shields no more. She slapped you. You didn't buck up and try to at least retaliate. Nothing. So just let it go. It's over. You took an L on that one. Let it go. So just move on. Fight Caroline Dubois. Claressa Shields is still out here looking for an opponent. So I don't know what she's gonna do. I don't know if Claressa Shields gonna go back to MMA and fight Cyborg or whatever. I would like to see Claressa fight MMA again, though. That's the only time she's gonna have some competition is in MMA. You know what I mean? So I would love to see Claressa go back to MMA for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. 78 Sports TV, salute to the mighty. LDBC, smash that like button, share the video. By the way,
Where's my who the fuck you're with? Not me. Shut the fuck up always.
Get out the way. I want to get in there. No. World Star.
I know you won't whoop no ass.
Not right now.
You won't whoop no ass, Alycia. Who asked you? You are.
I'm calling her to get referee.